and gentlemen, your host for the evening, Kente Scott!
Comedy Cafe, we back in the building. Another Friday here to bring this funny to you. How y'all doing out there? I'm doing good too. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. I'm your host, Kente Scott. We bringing all the funny to you as we do every week. Remember, follow us, let your friends know, have watch parties, spread the word, because this laughter is the best medicine short of the vaccine, which they ain't got yet. So we're gonna be the vaccine for your worries and your woes right now, because we got all this laughter. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because we got a new president. We got a new president-elect. I'm so happy. I can't tell you. I didn't realize how stressed I was about the election until 3 days after the election. Because the first day it was close, and the orange dude came on and he was like, "Yeah, I won. I won. I won. I won amazingly. I won." And I was like, "Oh man, this dude can't win again. I can't move to Canada. Nobody around the world is taking us. They not taking our passport. I can't go nowhere. I cannot be stuck with him for another 4 years." And then the mail-in ballots came in, and Joe Biden started winning Wisconsin, and then Joe Biden started winning Arizona, and he started winning Georgia. Now, when he started winning Georgia, I was like, okay, this could change, because if you've ever been to Georgia, then you know that outside of Atlanta is just Georgia. And outside of Atlanta, by just Georgia means just white folks. Like, it's a lot of white people in Georgia. And I'm talking about old school redneck white folks. I'm talking about white. I'm talking about like, how y'all doing white? Like that. Don't never put a G on the end of any word. Like, how you doing? All right, how your mama doing? I'm like, oh, okay, you sound scared. Yeah, I'm talking about the ones with the rifle racks in the back of the pickup truck, like they going deer hunting in the parking lot of Walmart. I'm talking about those kind. So when he started winning Georgia, I was like, cool. We finna win something. And then Nevada, here's the thing. Nevada was the swing state. And Nevada was like, we just gonna hold these votes. Because Nevada was like, we don't want to be a part of this. We don't want to be a problem in case we the swing state. Because they were the swing state. Nevada was like, just count the votes real slow. Maybe somebody else will take the pressure off us. Nevada was acting like they were at dinner at a table full of folks, and they didn't want to pull their credit card out, and they was like, well, just keep looking in your purse for it. And by the time somebody else put it, oh, you got your credit card already? Okay, next time. I got y'all next time. So he won, or he was projected to win. He was the president-elect, and I started shouting. I felt like the Wiz when Eveline died. I walked through my house like, can you feel a brand new day? I was Dorothy. I was the Tin Man. I was Michael Jackson. I was all of them. I sang everybody's part. It was amazing. It was like the sun came out a little brighter. I came outside like those Kellogg's Raisin Bran commercials. I was like, hello, son. How are you? Yeah, the orange dude is gone. And then he wasn't. Like, all of a sudden he was like, nah, I won. I was like, nah, bro, it's right there. No, I'm telling y'all, I won. He was doing the thing he had been doing for 4 years where he was like, yeah, I'm the best ever. He's like, nah, I won. Well, you got any evidence? No, I just said I won. And here's the sad part about it. Everybody on his side at first was like, yeah, he won. Why? Because he said it. Any evidence? No, he said it. But then after a while, people was like, well, how do you know you won? He was like, because I said it. He was like, but the votes coming in still say you lost. He was like, no, I said I won, and y'all look at it again. Like, he was acting like he was a king in a presidency. I'm like, that's not how this work out here, dude. If the votes don't count, you lose. You know, if the votes don't fit, you must quit. It was Johnny Cochran on him. And he was like, nah. And this is when you knew it was about to be a problem. When Fox News started saying, you know, he said he won, but we don't really know if he won. That's when I was like, oh, no, dog, you lost. You lost. If Fox News ain't royal with you, that's your only channel. That's the only station he started watching since he been in office was Fox News. Everything else was fake news. It was fake news and Fox News. That's all he had. And Fox News was like, nah, bruh. We ain't got no evidence. Even like Tucker Carlson, he was like, you know, I always say what I mean, and I meant to say that I thought he won, but maybe he didn't. By last week, Donald Trump was like the bully in the old 80s Sweet 16 type movie, those coming of age movies where the bully at the beginning of the movie, he's sitting at the mean girl's table and he's like, yeah, we hate you. We don't like you at all. And the goofy looking girl keep coming in. He'll be like, yeah, get out of here. Then all of a sudden by the end of the movie, everybody's turned on him and he's just sitting at the table by himself. Y'all don't want to eat with me no more? Wait a minute. This is my school. This is my country. That's how Donald Trump was. I was like, roll the credits. This one is over. This is a wrap for him. And I'm hyped because my family, Madam Vice President Kamala Harris, she from Oakland, she family. Like, she ain't just Oakland family, she family. Like, her sister, my sister, they tight. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna get an invite back to the White House. I'm going back, y'all. And this time, my credit is cleaned up because my cousin didn't steal it again. Long story, don't worry about that. That's just me. I digress. Going to the White House. But before I go to the White House, I'm gonna need them to do some things up in there. Like, I'm gonna need them to fumigate that thing. Like, I'm gonna need them to put that old termite tarp that they put over a house before they sell it. I'm gonna need them to put that over it, but I'm gonna need them to walk through with some sage. I'm gonna need them to have a priest, a pastor, an ombudsman. I'm gonna need an alderman up in there. I'm gonna need the Ghostbusters to come up in there. I'm gonna need the Ghostbusters to come up there and get them spirits about it. I'm gonna need that old lady from Poltergeist just come through, and when she come out and be like, this house is clear, I'll be like, okay, cool. We can get back in there because I don't trust it. I don't trust him. I don't trust if COVID couldn't take him out, he got to deal with somebody else. So I'm gonna need them to fumigate that thing before we go back up in there because there's a lot of evil up in there. That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say that, but yeah, it's a lot of evil. You know, I need them to clean all that out so I can roll back up in there cool again because I'm coming. Next Christmas, I'm coming. I mean, I'm not gonna go to this inauguration because COVID, and I don't know if they sprayed it down just yet, but when they have the unofficial, because you know black folks, we had an official inauguration, then we're gonna have an unofficial cookout like 6 months later. So when they had a cookout, I'm gonna be in DC fooling with them. Yep, I sure am, because I'm hyped. I'm excited. And then they like, what is Donald Trump gonna do when he gets done being president? I was like, go to jail. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. You know, New York is waiting on him. New York is waiting for like, come on out to the house. No, come on, Pookie, come on out to the house. That's why he like, I won. Because if you go outside, he gonna go from the White House to the big house real fast. Like his wife ain't even gonna roll with him anymore. She gonna be like, no, I don't even know him. I don't know. No, get away. No. She gonna testify against him like a white lady in the HBO movie. Yeah, he's been doing that. Yes, I believe he's been embezzling. Yeah, he should go. I don't know. And I don't think Donald Trump gonna do well in jail. Like you can't be a bully to people that's been bullies their whole life. Like let's be real, he not gonna go to real jail. Like he not gonna go to penitentiary too. That's what folks like. We want him to go to jail, but like he not gonna go to real prison. Like he got too much money to go to real prison. Like he not gonna be on the yard. He not gonna be out there doing push-ups. Like you're not gonna see Donald Trump braiding somebody's hair. That's not gonna happen. So y'all can get that out your system. He gonna go to the white collar prison where they just sit up there. They got glass. They don't even have bars. They just got glass in between. Don't ask me how I know these things, but I Googled it and I seen it before. I never have visited. I'm just saying. So that's where he going. But as long as he goes there, I don't care. Just send him off to an island. Just send him off to the Survivor Island. That's what they should do. They should combine the Apprentice, which is Donald Trump, and the Survivor, and they should send him to the Survivor Island, and they send contestants down there, and they be like, if you can make it with Donald Trump without getting on your nerves for 60 days, then you win all the money. That sounds like a great game show to me. I feel like that right there is the winner. Y'all take my idea. I already trademarked it. Don't try and take it. If I see it on TV, Mark Burnett, I'm coming for you. All right, Comedy Cafe, we ready to keep this comedy train rolling. So, coming to the stage, my comedy sister. She's out of Savannah, Georgia, been in LA forever, tours all over the country. She's been at the Comedy Cafe before, and she blew the roof off this joint. Y'all, please show some love for my homegirl, Angel Gaines.
Hello. Welcome, guys. Thank you for having me here. This is so awesome to be in the comfort of your own home, hanging out with me today. And guys, it is the holiday season, so we got to talk about some things holiday related. First of all, let's go ahead and jump into gift giving. Gift giving to me is like the most anxiety-driven event ever. And what's crazy is I realized that I have so many rich friends, and I decided that I'm not buying no rich friends anything, right? I'm just going to give them pictures of us together. That's cheap, easy. I can print it out at home. But my problem is rich friends are the ones who really don't know how to give gifts. Rich people always buying you accessories to rich people items. I was like, wait a minute, why are y'all giving me an iPhone 12 case? You understand? I don't have a 12. I'm still rocking the 6. And you gonna give me accessories to the 12. No, you got to understand that I'm still broke. You the one with all these rich people items. And then what's crazy, one time for my birthday, one of my rich friends gonna buy me, check this out, gonna buy me a $280 stationery kit. First of all, who writing letters? That's number one. Number two, what bill do you think that I need a $280 envelope to mail it in? You understand? I was like, wouldn't you think I need the $280 to put on the bill? Don't be buying me stuff that only rich people care about. And then they always buying stuff. The stationery came from some little bougie store, right? And I was like, oh my God, now my anxiety is up because I want to take it back to get something else. But anytime you got to go to a store that you can't pronounce, you already know it's going down. So now I got to get dressed to go to this store, get by the security guard who clearly knows that I ain't supposed to be there. So now my anxiety is through the roof. I'm trying to act cool and everything. And I take the $280 stationery set back and, I say to the lady, this is a gift and not sure if I really want this. And she was like, okay, fine. What we can give you is store credit. I said, ma'am, to do what with? This store, I got to put another $100 just to get a stapler. Like, what do you mean, store credit? I'm not rich, ma'am, clearly. So whatever, y'all. I just go on and keep it and just remind me of days, that eventually I'll have some money. Now, during the holidays, a lot of y'all are around here planning your meals. And that, again, is something that high anxiety and stressful during the holidays, y'all. Listen. Traditions are just peer pressure from dead people, okay? Listen to me. You don't have to go and make a turkey, a ham, collard greens, cornbread, all of that from scratch, apple pies, peach cobbler stuff. You don't have to do all that, honey. Just because your family did it, your grandma did it, and she did it, you do your own thing. You don't have to deal with that peer pressure. Because what y'all don't know is that when the Emancipation Proclamation was signed, we was free from all that. You can eat Popeyes for Christmas, y'all. You got to be creative. Don't sit here and be stressing out. Listen, my ancestors, if they came back to see my Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners, they would be highly disappointed and mad that they worked for me. Because 63% of my Christmas dinner is ordered from somebody else. 27% is from a can, and 10% was frozen, okay? That's how I live my life, free from all of the peer pressure from my dead ancestors. I am not slaving in that kitchen. What I love about the climate now is that we have elected a new president, but I am mostly enjoying Trump's temper tantrum because Trump is out here acting like a scorned black woman in a Tyler Perry movie. You hear me? He ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Trump gonna be, I can't wait till inauguration. He gonna be like, and I am telling you. I'm gonna be like, tell him Trump gonna have a cigarette blowing up cars. He gonna walk off like Angela Bassett and wait to exhale. Trump ain't playing with y'all. Y'all hurt him. I said, wow, for the first time I can look at Trump and be like, wow, we got something in common. Because that's how I was acting on my last breakup. I was tearing up all stuff. I tore up his birth certificate. He ain't got no medical records. I deleted stuff. That's right. You ain't gonna hurt me. Trump is amazing. I'm gonna tell you, quarantine is the best, guys, because first of all, you get to tune in to Comedy Cafe, but most importantly, you get to learn new hobbies. And so, as I kind of alluded to the fact that, yeah, I may or may not be a good cook, the bottom line is I'm learning. And so I said, here's what I'm gonna do. I was so excited. I'm gonna learn how to cook by watching YouTube videos. Let me tell you something. If you gotta Google it, you don't know how to do it, don't do it, leave it to the professionals, okay? Because you're gonna mess it up. I decided I was gonna learn how to cook live crab. Now let me tell y'all something. It is not as easy as they make it look on them edited, well-produced YouTube videos. You hear me? First of all, I had to drive really far to a store to go find a live crab. Once I get there, and see, living in Los Angeles is not like where I'm from in Savannah, where you get the small little blue crab. They come in a bushel. You dump them all in some water. They cook. It's over. No. California got Dungeness crab, big crab that work out, that done did some penitentiary time. You understand what I'm saying? These crab ain't playing. So I buy one of them thinking, okay, that's enough meat for me. I'm good. Here's what you don't see in the YouTube video. You got to bring the crab home, okay? I got the crab in the bag. He in the back seat just moving and squishing and moving around. And I'm getting nervous because at this point I feel like I'm kidnapping somebody. And I was talking to the crab like, listen, sir, could you just like calm down a little bit? Like, I understand it might be uncomfortable. So here I am having a conversation trying to convince a crab to calm down because he's making me nervous. So then here's the thing. I was like, something ain't right then, because the crab wasn't moving like this in the YouTube video. So I just politely turned around, went back to the store. I told the man, I said, listen, sir, something wrong with my crab because he's not cooperating very well, okay? I need a cooperative crab, right? He is moving, he is fighting, he is trying to survive. Do you have any crabs that have like the will to die? You understand? Like low self-esteem crab. I need like a crab that's a little depressed. You know what I mean? Like somebody, you know, do you have any of that? So the man, he gonna look at me and go to the phone. He say something in the phone. I'm standing here waiting for him to exchange my crab. And then security come. I said, okay, so this gonna be that. Okay, so then I take my crab and I leave because I don't want no problems. So now I'm in the car. Again, the crab, I'm on the 10 freeway. He in the back, ruffling and shuffling. I was like, oh, Lord. Finally got him home. Y'all, the second part they don't teach you is you got to get the crab out of the bag. Oh, Lord, I'm nervous. He moving, he's squirming. I finally get him on the tongs. I drop him. I don't know if any of y'all know what it's like to chase a crab in your kitchen. He under the counter. He under the table. He everywhere. I'm trying to get him because you know they got those claws and you got to get him just right. So finally I pick him up. And y'all, this is the part that they don't teach you, and I'm going to teach you this. If you ever cooking live food, the worst thing you can do is give it eye contact. Do not give your food eye contact. I gave the crab eye contact, y'all, and I swear I saw his soul and my soul meet and become kindred spirits. And now I got a pet crab, y'all. His name is Sebastian. He lives in the kitchen in the tank. I feed him plankton. I'm a good crab mother. I'm so grateful that I rescue the crab. You understand? Some of y'all rescue cats and dogs. Now I'm rescuing crabs. You get what I'm saying? Because I ain't had the heart. I just don't have the heart to kill them. Listen, you trying to cook live food, you got to be a killer. Like, part of you got to be a little bit okay with watching stuff die. I can't do it. I don't want that process no more in my life. And then, so, as I'm watching cooking videos on YouTube, I done started watching Dollar Tree videos on YouTube about organizing your home. Did y'all know that the Dollar Tree literally has a cult, like a following, like, I didn't even realize that I was part of it. I love Dollar Tree. The first part is they show you how to buy things in Dollar Tree and you make different organizational things. Here's the part that gets me. I realize why they call it Dollar Tree, because when you go in that store, they're going to grow them dollars right on up out your pocket. You hear me? You can't go at Dollar Tree and spend $10. I went to 6 Dollar Trees looking for the things to build the projects, and then spent $476. I said, I thought the whole point was to do something, you know, economical. I could have just went to Amazon and ordered all the stuff already done, because now I got all this stuff from Dollar Tree and I got to sit home and put it together and wonder how long this hot glue gonna hold up these bookcases. I couldn't believe that I got suckered in. So here's the thing. I watched one video that showed you how to organize your pantry. Here's the problem. I don't have a pantry. So I just picked a kitchen cabinet and literally started organizing my little one cabinet like a pantry. Now, on the video, it looks beautiful because they labeled everything and they got everything in its own little bin and box and basket. They're all the matching colors. Y'all, it didn't turn out like that in my kitchen. My kitchen literally looks like a ESL classroom to learn English, okay? And I live alone, so why do I need labels? I done labeled everything. Eggs, window, counter, sink, everything, right? My place literally looks like Celie about to learn how to read up in here. I couldn't believe that I fell into that. And then the Dollar Tree is so dope because when you go in there, you just buying all this miscellaneous stuff, and that's the stuff that you got to organize. If you just leave it in the store, you'll be fine. And during quarantine, everybody's relying on their internet, right? And so your Wi-Fi got to be strong. And so because I'm watching all these videos, I had to make sure my Wi-Fi was strong. And I called AT&T to upgrade my Wi-Fi because I got to get into these videos. Y'all, let me tell you something. Single women, I feel your pain if you got caught single during the pandemic. Because these guys that are customer service representatives, they are totally disrespectful for answering the phone with their sexy voice. I'm like, sir, you work for AT&T. He gonna answer the phone like this. Thank you for calling AT&T. This is Derek. How may I help you? I was like, hey, Derek. I was like, look how God works. See how God gonna bring a man through the phone? So I'm thinking Derek kind of knew me. You know, he got my information. He already got my phone number. So I was like, hey, Derek, I'm flirty. Hey, Derek, I just wanted to get my Wi-Fi together. He was like, oh, you're having problems with your Wi-Fi? I was like, he care about me, yes. So I was like, not exactly, well, sort of, yeah. Can you just check it out? He was like, yeah, I can check that out. You know, sometimes the Wi-Fi gets a little spotty when more than one computer is trying to access. I was like, he trying to see if I'm single. I was like, no, Derek, only one computer, only one computer. So he was like, oh, okay, I'll check that out for you. Listen, long story short, y'all, Derek is married and living in Texas. Do not let these customer service representatives ruin your day by thinking you done got a man sent through the phone. Because I'm going to tell you, we all going to have to continue dating on Zoom and continue swiping left and right. Because I can tell you right now, ain't no man coming through your phone no time soon during pandemic. And what's crazy is during the pandemic is the time that I thought, because I'm a hypochondriac, I always panic when I think that I got something, right? And so I don't know how many times I done thought I had COVID. About 117 times. I can't sneeze, nothing. I'm ready to go get tested, the vaccine, whatever I got to do, because I'm a hypochondriac. And the thing about being a hypochondriac is that WebMD is like your nemesis. Stay off the internet thinking you got stuff, because by the time you Google a migraine, you think you got a tumor and you done called your insurance office to see how much chemo gonna be. You understand? Stay off of WebMD. And what's crazy is my hypochondria got so bad, I had to stop going to church, y'all, because my church kept healing people. And I was like, oh, Lord. See, y'all forgot that Newton's law states that matter is neither created nor destroyed. It's transferred from one thing to the next. And if I'm in church and all these people getting healed from stuff, I don't want to be here when God reassigning these diseases. I don't want to be in the room to get nothing somebody else that dropped off, okay? And then it got so bad, y'all, my hypochondria, I done went to Kaiser to go get my prostate checked. Because the man from church got healed from prostate cancer, so I didn't want to take no chances. I wanted to go, and I had to go and figure it out. And I'm realizing, too, hypochondriacs, we always love Western medicine, but we also love holistic medicine. And what's crazy about that is we like to play them against each other. Like, I like to go to Kaiser to find out what's wrong with me, but then I go to my holistic doctor for healing, right? As if I'm going to do those strenuous diets. Holistic doctors are so unrealistic. They be like, you need to drink a quart of olive oil every 3 hours. Sir, if I could do that, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in, sir. I'm not doing that. And the thing is, I buy all the stuff they tell us to buy. I buy the echinacea, the golden seal, the turmeric, all that. I buy all the stuff. The problem is I don't take it. That's the problem. I just feel healthy knowing it's in the house, okay? Just long as I bought it and it's on the cabinet, I feel good, like I can do this. That's the best that I can do. And I'm noticing myself, because I don't know if y'all like me out there, quarantine weight, the quarantine weight is here. Let me tell y'all something. You better start watching what you ordering from Amazon. That's how you know how much weight you gaining. That's how you know how big you done got. First of all, I'm only ordering pants and outfits with stretchy materials, okay? All my pants got waistbands that can expand. You understand? Like, I'm very conscious of that. The second thing I noticed that was in my Amazon cart was I was upgrading all my little things in my bathroom, like my shower, the little shower nozzle. I got one that's removable. You already know that if you got to get a removable shower head, you done gain weight. You done gain weight, and you about to get you an episode of 600-pound life. I'm about to tell you, you own your weight. Dr. Now, might as well start your appointment, because he going to be there. And the problem with gaining weight is that now you're forced to face your skinny girl decisions. Like, when I was a skinny girl, there were certain things I bought and certain things I did. The first thing I remember doing as a skinny girl was I went and got a belly ring. A belly ring was like the sign of a flat stomach. And let me tell y'all something, what happens when you got to face your skinny girl decisions. That belly ring decides to turn against you, and it falls off. That's all I'm saying. Because of the weight gain, you're going to have to go back and re-pierce, regather, and re-get. Because I'm letting you know now, your skinny girl decisions going to mess you up a lot. I don't miss being out in public at all, y'all. I'm loving that we get to be in the comforts of our own homes, because before the pandemic started, security guards at the clubs and at events, they were just going too far. You know, remember when we would go in and get checked and they got to look through your purse and check you for weapons and everything? This security guard was going too far. He is memorizing what's in our purses. Because I'm in the event and he going to come up to me and tap me on the shoulder and say, "Excuse me, can I borrow your charger?" I said, "Wait a minute, sir, you done go too far. What you mean? I don't have a charger?" He was like, "Yeah, it's by the lip gloss." I was like, wow, you can't just... Sir, you must be keeping us secure, sir. This is not okay. I need you to get your own materials, sir, on your job. You know, I love also that some of y'all might remember that I'm an elementary school teacher, and I'm loving that we're teaching on Zoom. I know y'all parents are just ready to send them back, but I am loving seeing y'all struggle and sit there with your kid and realize that everything I said was true. Go ahead and tap the TV and say amen right there. Your kid is off the chain, and I'm glad that they cut up in the Zoom box with you like they was cutting up with me. And I'm telling y'all now, but y'all still got to buy your teacher a Christmas gift, even though we distance learning. And don't buy me none of the stuff I got from last year, y'all. Last year, one of the kids gonna buy me, catch this, a pair of battery-operated reading glasses. And the kid gonna tell me, "Sorry, Miss Gaines, I forgot to get the batteries." I said, "Don't worry about it, baby, because you ain't going nowhere. How about that? One more again in 3rd grade. Repeat." I couldn't believe that your mom thought battery-operated reader glasses was a great gift. And then the kid next to him gonna buy me a box of L'Oreos. I said, if you got it from the 99-cent store, sweetheart, something wrong with it. The L'Oreos got the cream on the outside and the cookie in the middle. That's something wrong with it. It's a defect. You know, make sure y'all get y'all teachers some real nice gifts so they can pass you during distance learning. Y'all, that's my time. I'm Angel Gaze. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.
All right, Comedy Cafe. Yeah, show your love one more time for my funny folks, man. They are hilarious. This is what we gonna be doing for y'all every week. Comedy Cafe, the laugh train don't stop. We're trying to bring this laughter to you every week. So please follow us, check us out on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, the church website. You know what it is. Faithful Central Comedy Cafe. I'm your host, Kente Scott. Share us with some friends. Let some friends know we bringing this laughter to y'all. In the pandemic, we making it happen. God bless y'all. Good night.